If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
Welcome back. We're live on Radio Row, Super Bowl 43. We're in Tampa, one of my thrills every year, and it seems like this guy's such a football fan. But this year, Nils Lofgren, the E Street Band, and of course, aided by Bruce Springsteen, are going to be part of the act this year. And Nils is back with us. And, you know, these conversations, Nils, could go on for hours and hours, especially if Scotty P were here. You know how that goes. But I asked Bruce the question yesterday, one of the biggest thrills that I've had, in journalism, to have a press pass, to be able to ask Bruce a question. And I labored on what question to ask, and I think I did okay. You know, why here, why not? You're in the freaking band. Did you ever think that Bruce would agree to this, to play halftime of the Super Bowl?
No, you know, I've been in the band 25 years, coming up on a 25th anniversary for me and Patty. He's been saying no since 1975 to the Super Bowl. And we just always took it for granted because of the corporate nature and TV. None of us love doing TV. You edit your songs, whether it's Letterman from 4.5 minutes down to 3.5. Bruce is very gracious about it. He doesn't buck the system. He's like, okay, that's what they need. We'll give it to him. But he's always said no. And last year we were rehearsing for Magic. I remember I was messing with my foot pedals, trying to work out something, making a racket. People start yelling at me, shut up, Bruce is doing an interview. He's off in the back of Convention Hall. And
you're in Atlantic City, or no, Asbury Park?
Asbury Park,
sure,
Convention Hall. So the point is, Bruce works his tail off doing press to promote records. So next thing I know, we're all on stage looking at him going, Bruce, we got a new record called Magic. You're busting your ass doing press. And we just saw Tom Petty play for 150 million people. Fabulous job. And you turned him down. You turned him down. We were looking at him, and he knew. He was like, yeah, that was really great. You could see him going, man, you know, I'm busting my tail doing press. I got a great new album, and I just turned down playing for 150 million people. And I think that performance, and it was just good nature. We all know how to poke fun at ourselves, but I think between that and obviously a new record this year, which was amazing, it got done while we were on the road, he decided, you know, look, I'm working hard to do press. It's time to say yes and, you know, navigate the corporate aspect of it. And, you know, he's, I think, the greatest band leader around, so I guess he decided to challenge himself. Thank God, and we're here.
So a press conference yesterday we got to be a part of. Don't let me behind the curtain too much, because we all know I don't want to compromise your relationship, but it's not the most comfortable thing for Bruce to do. But it seemed to me, if you know Bruce, like I know Bruce, just from the fan side, it was almost like he was holding court and being the entertainer yesterday. And someone said to me, well, he seemed awkward up there. I'm like, he seems awkward after 35 years on stage talking to the crowd sometimes, because I think he's an introvert who pretends to be an extrovert to some degree. Like, you know him way better than I do. But behind closed doors, I don't think he's Mr. Entertainment. I think he's probably a pretty serious guy, right?
He's soft-spoken, but he's not introverted. I mean, he's very
self-deprecating. I think he definitely is
humorously self-deprecating. Listen, one of the great things about being a singer is you know what the words are. Anytime, you know, then he'll challenge himself. He's a great storyteller, but in his own environment, on stage, 3 hours, my show. You know what? I got a story about my history or my band's history, but it's completely on his own terms in his own world. Sitting there in front of 800 people with your whole band lined up, of course it's a little awkward. I mean, of course we're all like, and everyone's, you know, let's face it, the nature of press in the last 20 years, nobody wants the pretty picture. Everybody wants the ugly. Everybody wants the controversy. So to walk out there, I thought it actually went really well. I thought you asked a great question. And I regret not piping in, because I got some great Bruce stories specific to the Super Bowl, which I didn't share, but one great one is a few tours. I mean, I used to do music for the All Madden team.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.